I feel it in my blood. I feel it in my toe. Oh, oh. I feel it in my heart, in my soul as they grow. I feel it in my blood. I feel it in my toe. Oh, oh. Eating fresh leafy greens loves my body so. Oh, oh. Last night I had a salad, primarily made out of dandelion greens and some cabbage. So yum, so yum, so yum, so yum, so yum. And mm, and then I made a dressing out of mm, I threw some liquid aminos and some um, like pre-made dressing that had a couple oils in it. Oh, oils, bitches. And then I ended up watching this YouTube video with John Fuller talking about how to make dressings without oils, and I was so stoked. Cause it's either that I eat a salad with no dressing and I'm like insanely satisfied, but then again it does take a little bit of discipline to make a salad without dressing. Like I really have to be vibing on being a rabbit and like being like, yeah, like this is fucking awesome. Or I end up making this like minimal dressing with like lime, and then I'm like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. You know? Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? But um, the salad was great, and there was this point before I fell asleep last night where my bloodstream felt so harmonious and so content, and my brain was just so supported. And whenever that happens, I always take it as a great sign because my body is getting feedback of support, and only I am receptive of it because only I only I am existing within my own body. And it's really important to listen to your body and to use your own experiences and validate your own experiences and learn from them and further transform through what you experience, because there's so much information around us, and there's so much non-scientific um, like regurgitated information, and I'm not saying that it has to be scientific for it to be valid information, but I am saying that there's so much information that's just like thrown from these like random spaces of people being like, oh, my friend drank a cup of apple juice that she juiced herself and then she got diabetes. And it's so ridiculous that people can be like, yeah, yeah, saying random stuff without having more in-depth description with it, or more in-depth understanding of what they're even saying. Um, yeah. And like I was having a conversation with someone yesterday or someone last night about the vegan diet. They were saying that people supposedly are good on a vegan diet for 3 to 7 years, and then after that, their body and their health just declines, which really makes me wonder, why would their health decline? What's the content of what they're eating? Are they eating a bunch of these fake soy meats with high salt and like potentially GMO soy? What are they eating? Are they eating a ton of leafy greens that are varied, that have so many vitamins and minerals in them? Like, per bite, the most nutrition you can get from food? Or what? Because the paradigm of needing kefir and needing yogurt is kind of like the paradigm of addiction and needing cigarettes or needing coffee or needing tea or needing psychedelics for health and transformation. To me it's similar, because meat and dairy and high-fat foods like nuts and seeds, to me, are more of an addiction than a food that brings people into higher health. That's the way I feel, and that's what I observe and notice through observing society and through observing my own lifestyle in the past and what I've eaten, and calculating and documenting the amount of fat that I had been eating, and then how my body feels, how my organs respond, how my brain responds, how my energy levels respond. And something else, I was having a conversation with with a girlfriend, a soulmate, I should say, and we were talking about how I was saying that eating a bunch of fat will eventually make you fat and give you extra body weight. And she was saying, well, scientists are trying to prove that you can eat fat, and a lot of fat, and you're not going to get fat or something like that. I was trying to express that, well, look at society, look at how the Western society primarily eats a ton of calories from fat. Like 80% of the calories within civilized domestic Western society, from my opinion, comes from fat. And then when you get into different spaces, like say a personal trainer who does a lot of physical exercise, or when you look into people that are doing a lot of exercise, they're not focusing on a lot of fat. They may still be like confused and thinking that they need protein from animal sources, but they haven't done the personal experience or tested that there's a lot of cellular waste within animal products, and the lymph and the organs, the intestines, all fall prey to the consumption of animal products. But yeah, let's do our own research and have some wonderful days. Alright, love you guys, take care of yourselves, eat some fresh food!